Well, hello. Thank whoever it is that clicked like on my video. This is this channel that you're spying on me on is going to be my biggest channel, FYI. I kind of know who. It could be one of three people. It could be Oscar, Kane, Karen, and we could expand that list to Wilson, Wheeler, or Weston. Other than that, there's no one else that would have any interest in clicking on this birth of a new YouTube channel episode because I haven't tagged it. I've been busy. I've had a client that got hit by lightning, and I want to say that it hit a wall yesterday, and I should have documented when I actually hit the wall, but I've been burning the candle at two ends, sometimes at three ends. And what I mean by that is, well, how do you burn it? Luke, I get it. The fact that, you can burn a candle at two ends, you have a wick that runs through the entire candle. And Saturday in the park. Jam down to some tunes on YouTube. I don't listen to Pandora. I have Pandora. I like YouTube better. I was disappointed in one of my, he monetized his channel, which that's really cool. I think you should monetize your channel, but if you're going to monetize a live channel or a channel that has music, put the commercials at the end or at the beginning of a song, not right in the middle. I mean, it just ruins it, I think. Anyway, I've been meaning to post my sales meeting, and that's what this is a sales meeting with my, three most important people, me, myself, and I. So I hit a wall, and I just said, you know what, I've got YouTube overload, and I've just got to get away. I don't, it's been fun, exciting. I've been through some major ups when my channel was going crazy, and I decided that it would be, and I know better. Let me take my two best channels. Let me take my two best videos offline. Just came out with one that's better. Killed it. I found through going through analytics or through the I found the video and I was able to resurrect it. So the cool thing I noticed is it lasted for maybe, the faucet came on, my channel came to life. I may have already documented it, but I've covered this. I'm not going to be redundant. But this channel is going to be the biggest YouTube channel of the three that I have. Why? Because I have a secret and I'm keeping it to myself. I come from the most interesting family in the planet. I come from a family of overachievers. And I'm truly blessed to have my dad and my mom and my younger brother and my older brother. They're all just really fascinating, and I'm also blessed by having three great kids. They're just incredible kids. I'm the luckiest man on the planet. But, by the same token, I've been through more crap than anybody has been through. I've been through 3 business blow-ups, been highly successful in all 3 businesses, and went down in flames. And there's concern about me spending time here on YouTube because I'm wired to succeed, but I'm also wired to blow up. So go figure. So, you know, I keep notes. I'm old school. This is my YouTube pad, personal pad. You know, I track numbers, you know, this triangle of my run rates. We'll get into that in just a minute. Views per video and whatnot. So I get all these Satoris. And a Satori is a magic Japanese moment. It's kind of like the aha or the light bulb goes off moment. So I keep notes, and you know, here's the thing: is it the chicken or the egg when it comes to YouTube? It has to be the egg, but you know, it's the chicken that laid it, right? I am the chicken. The analogy I'm trying to get to is your first YouTube video is the egg. So in terms of achieving greatness on YouTube, it comes down to three things: content, content, content. And I've studied YouTube. You know, it's just crazy. You can be bad on YouTube and have bad content and still be successful. Why? Because and I have a case study of a perfect example of what I would consider someone that has just horrible content. You couldn't pay me to watch their channel, but they're able to attract like-minded individuals who are wired that way, and that's why we're blessed. And I'm not being judgmental. You know, we all have our tastes and fancies. Some people like licorice. I don't care for it. I used to not eat it, but I'll eat it now. So with this guy, I'll watch his stuff, but I know he's tied into that 2% of the people that are just like him. People are going to watch him. He is dead on, spot on. He is consistent. The content he gives is consistent content. It's just not my kind of content. So what I'm trying to say is you need to be yourself. You need to keep your content real. You can't be doing goofy things that are outside of you. So you need to keep your content consistent with your true self. Gosh, I sound like I'm some sort of enlightenment guru or whatnot, but I'm just telling you how the cow's eating the cabbage. This book, it's been a good book. It's not for everyone. It has some really good, useful tips, and I'll read anything. I've been to every sales seminar known to man, and I've heard it all. But if I can walk away from a seminar or sit down with someone and walk away with one idea, that's just one more arrow in my quiver. So these guys are crazy. They're in the most craziest market, and that is trying to get people to be successful on YouTube. And I know that, you know, this 30-day challenge, I've done the 30-day challenge. It's not been 30 days. You know, I look at my total video count, and it's up there on Luke's World. But launching a YouTube channel and doing the that 30-day challenge is a beatdown, and I'm blessed in that I don't have people that I need to work with daily. I don't have a job. And I have support. You know, I have support of my family and friends. So let's take a look and see what we've got going. Sales report time. So what I do is I track my analytics. And this is my run rate. And I'm really blown away with these numbers. You know, I guess the fact that I had a channel that blew up real early, got all that excitement and adrenaline and rush that you would see in my first vlog. I mean, I was bouncing off the walls. And here's what we've got going. I'm currently running at a run rate of 320 views over the last 48 hours. And here are where the hits coming from. This video has been a hit. Why? The content's good and it's consistent with me. You can see when I released a video, it has 100 views in 48 hours. You got crazy numbers. These are crazy numbers, and I guess it's a blessing that I killed my channel, because I just don't get excited about this stuff anymore. I'm looking for something to drink. Here's what's interesting is this watch time stuff. I think I think I started this channel since I last posted something here. And don't worry, I've got everything in the can. You've got to put it on, download it, and I'll download these episodes chronologically. I have it all. So anyway, I launched, and I don't remember what I launched with, but that's why I take video, so I don't have to worry about sweating the details. I have everything documented on video. Then this is what blows me away here. This number is crazy. But that's telling me that my content is good, because all my videos are really long. I don't know if I have anything shorter than, well, I do. I have one that's 17 seconds long, which is crazy in and of itself. So we're going to come down to brass tacks, and we're going to go through this channel that I launched a week ago, or we'll get drilled down to the right dates. But here are the numbers. This is the one that I launched, and it has 171 views, 5 likes, and a comment. This is the one with the law office. You know, I would categorize it as a paint drying moment. This is a remake of my most popular video, which is a whopping 17 seconds long. I didn't edit it the way I wanted to edit it. It should be a minute and 32 times 2, which is a minute and 62 seconds. Which should be 2 minutes and 4 seconds. It's 4 minutes and 8 seconds too long. I meant to trim out 2 clips near the end where it's just watching paint dry. But you know, I went ahead and left it for the person that's more patient than me, that wants to see everything. So anyway, if I had to do it over again, I just went with my gut and said, you know what, screw it. Let's just leave 4 1 minute and 32 long segments in, because the person probably who's watching it is probably going to be doing other things, and they're just curious in seeing how the video ends, and it ends with a bang. Real strong finish. I would like to know how many people watch it through its entirety, because I know that there are some people that do those sorts of things. My kids told me that they will watch a video until its end if it's someone that they subscribe to, because they never know how it's going to end, and it may get better. The same applies to watching a bad video. They'll watch it to the end. I don't know why. I put it in turbo mode, hit the nitrous oxide, go 2x, and then boom. Or if it's someone I'm following, like this one channel, You know, anyway, I very seldom watch crappy content. The only reason why I watch crappy content is to see if the crappy content is consistent. You never know. And that's what my kids tell me. They'll watch a bad video. I'll watch a bad video once. You know, I have good memory in terms of what's crap. Okay, so and if I do decide to write a book, I can go to this is my video notepad. So what's interesting about this channel is I haven't really scrolled through this. This is all that I really look at. Let's see, and I keep these pages up. I just decided, let's open these tabs. It keeps me from having to click on them. So in the morning, I open this up and I leave this tab in place to see what's hot and what's not. I want to see what my run rate is. So instead of going into YouTube and clicking over the page, I just leave this up the whole time. That way, if I'm curious and I want to see what my run rate is, I don't have to waste any time getting there. And the same with this. I found that I keep opening it up I don't know why. It doesn't change for 48 hours, or it doesn't change daily. These numbers I don't think change. I used to think they did or whatever, but I figured out that they don't. That they're not updated. I look at this once a day in the morning, and it's late. It's 1:17. I've had complications. It's called life. And this is interesting. This watch time with my #1 video has racked up some serious watch time with 174 views. It also has the most likes. So people, I guess, like the shtick. It's consistent with who I am. The lightning one. I'm surprised that this one is my #1. The timer has gone off. So, excuse me while I kiss this guy. Hey, purple grapes. Do 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 do. So, anywho, I'm multitasking. Number nine. Setting my timer for 9 minutes. When you're cooking with Luke, it's good to use your iPhone as a timer so you know when your eggs are done. Okay, getting back to this. So, this has turned out to be a big hit. This is surprising. I always thought that Josh Bell would be beating up on, would be my #1 video. Should be the #1 video. I called it as being my #1 video. The phone system one has 4 likes, more than the Josh Bell one. Kool and the Gang, don't click on it. The whole concert series, I think, is a big hit, but it's a very popular band. celebration. This is something that I'm going to go into. I stumbled upon it. This is my bit, and I figured this would be my number 2 video. Now, I didn't document this because yesterday, but okay, that's my vlog, 320. So I think it's Josh Bell, the vlog of them doing the night, that one. But I also use this video twice. I also use it in kicking off Luke's world, or vlogging with Luke. So that's where I go crazy. And I put the vlog in the middle, so it's kind of in there, you know. Surrounded with good content and a goofy bit of me going insane for a little bit. Thank God my battery died out, because it would have been a bad Kimosabi moment. So one of the things I noticed is that this video here, which is her number 1 song, was doing poorly. And the reason why it was doing poorly is because I didn't tag it. It was my lowest ranking video, and I was going through my sales meeting with myself yesterday, and I didn't have the battery to my camcorder or something anyway. The numbers on it were way down. I don't know if I can look at it. Well, it's no big deal, but it was a big deal. I go, that doesn't make any sense. Ladies' Night was outperforming Celebration. The problem with Ladies' Night, it's not a complete clip. It doesn't have the entire song. It has the bulk of it, but it only has part of it. And Celebration is a number 1 hit, and it's a full clip. And it has a typo in there, him yapping 1917. That clip should be above the Ladies' Night one. So I said, let me look at the tags. And then, much to my horror, there were no tags. So it has quickly come back and has overtaken the deal. So you can see, these are the numbers. Before I re-tagged it, after I re-tagged it, in 1 day. And I tagged it yesterday. No shtick, it's a clean video. So if there's no red in there, there's no me in there. So I tagged it. I didn't do the greatest job of tagging it either, but you know. It's the title, which should always be in there. I'm trimming it down live. None of these tags are, it's not high up the food chain, but it's getting a lot of views because people are going and they're stumbling on my playlist. But that was the only way I think people got to find it, was through the playlist. Luke's. No. Vlogging with Luke. Vlogging with Luke. Vlog Logging Luke. Vlog. Vlog. Luke. Vlog. Luke. Vlog. Luke. I think I've peppered this puppy pretty good. Description, I should pitch my other video, but I'll do that later. You need to populate this stuff because people read this on their iPhone. On my channel from this event, including a huge blooper when the lead singer screams "Happy 1917" at the end of celebration. Celebration. And time flies while you're having fun, huh? My eggs are done. But I highly recommend that you go in and review your tags. You'll be surprised. So I've further optimized. That's the three other things you need to consider is optimizing your channel. Optimize. I got that out of the book. But I already knew that. But it's nice. That's the other thing that reading these books reinforces what you know. What you know is what you know is what you don't know that gets you. So Tommy Hopkins talked about PDR, practice, drill, rehearse. Practice, drill, and rehearse. So went off on a bit of a tangent. Didn't mean to go there.